Good morning. What do you think? Got a new hat. I think I should have brought the old one, really. Today could only be described as grim. Loads of plans today where I was going to go, but I thought I'd save those for another day. It's absolutely tipping it down with rain. Today would have been really tempting to go full couch potato and stay in the house, but anyway, it's that motivation to send yourself outside. Something I've lacked for many years. Just got on the scales. I've actually, since I stopped drinking, I'm a stone less than what I was. I've still got a bit of beef on that. I'd still be the last one to go in a famine. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to be a good thing, isn't it, really? So I just thought I'd come for a walk down the river. Obviously, I flew my drone there last week. The wind's up, the rain's up. There's nothing really good about today. Hopefully we're not going to get too much rain on the camera. And hopefully it won't damage it. Here's the most important thing. If you get a dog and a dog poo bag, see if I can actually get it to... oh no, we've done that again. Somebody has put a big bag of their dog's excrement on the side of the thing. It's important to put it in the bag because obviously something perfectly biodegradable is better in a plastic bag. There you go. Something made a sticky end there. So 4K 60 frames per second. I don't know if we're going to be able to pick anything out though. There's definitely some sort of bird met a sticky end there. Probably the result of another bird. It's absolutely murky, isn't it, really? 4 degrees as well. But I reckon with the wind chill, it's in the minus. So, as I say, that's probably why I need to kick myself to get out. But there is a path over there. I don't know if you can see it. Like a concrete path. I'm not sure if you're supposed to walk down there or what anything to do with it. So that might be worth a look for another day. I've got plans on having doing a skeg nest today, but there's just no point. I want to get the drone up, so I might as well do it on a nicer day. Come round to the river. Obviously, they've been having a tree trimming thing. I thought that when I first looked, I thought they'd actually left them laid there to, don't know, for whatever, but they come back and mulch them up, turn them into dust. So that's an ongoing thing. Makes it better. So you can see the river. This has become one of my favourite places. This and Mablethorpe since I started walking about. The thing is with this, it takes some pulling through when you're walking on this grass. It's uneven. And I get up the next day and my ankles feel like they're snapping. So this is Kerry Foods. Been a big employer in the area for a long, long time. A good employer as well. I'm not sure what they do down there now. But years ago, my dad was a lorry driver, and we used to go in there and leave corn there. But it's obviously that type of thing. I suppose you could Google them if you want to really know. But there used to be a cross on the top of that building, on one of them buildings. And at Christmas, they used to light it up. You could see it for miles. But the last time they put it on, it had no maintenance and half the bulbs were out, so it looked a bit like a sad Christmas. Surprising how things change. Bring you around. So obviously this is the, I call this the flood pond. I'll film it when I get back so you'll be able to see it, and I'll stick it in just here. This is where it was designed for the flood defences. So if the river comes over, it floods all these fields and doesn't go into the town. Because after 1947, it flooded the bottom end of the town. I'm starting to regret bringing this hat. I should have brought the woolly one. The back of my head's freezing. It feels like it did that day in Scarborough. It was chucking it down. It's freezing today. It's only February. So Monday the 10th of February, 2025. Where did January go, eh? Soon disappears, doesn't it? So I'm regretting wearing this new hat today. I think I'd have been better off with the beanie. One of them thinsulate things. Got the gloves back on, look. These have been a godsend since I started doing this. Even today, you've still got to keep moving your fingers because it's freezing. I have no idea where this goes, how far I can go down it, nothing. I presume you can just keep walking as long as you want. Might be able to hear the workings of that mill. Can't see much river down here because there's trees in between us and that. It goes like that though, the Trent. You seem to get far away from it sometimes, even on the bank. Let's bring it round, let you have a look. Like a docking area there. Whether it was or whether it's just concrete piles holding the factory up, I don't know. Presumably at some point they used to bring stuff in by boat. Again, thank you to the new subscribers. As I say, it's Monday the 10th of February. We're up to 118, which is very kind of you. The channel's got 30k views now. And just over 200 eligible watch time hours. One thing I will ask you, if you're enjoying this, if you could just click the thumbs up. It does make a difference with the algorithm for YouTube, and I may even recommend it out to other people. It's one thing with a small YouTube channel. It takes a lot to get noticed. There's another million people doing exactly what you're doing, and you can have as good a content as what you want, but they might not see you. Just because it's buried under all the good stuff. They do sort of recommend smaller channels a little bit more now. You do see them coming up in your feed. And there is some really good stuff. Some top creators. I've got, obviously, with having a drone now, I've got really interested in drone footage. And there's some really good videos in there. Didn't bring it today because I think the wind's between 28 and 32 miles an hour. So the drone is better off in the bag at home rather than in the Trent, probably. It's absolutely freezing on my head. Ooh. Obviously I'm a bit follically challenged, that, so there's no to keep me warm. At least I've got out for a bit of a walk. And I just thought I'd show you about it. It's absolutely chucking it down there. When I got here, there was just a bit of a light drizzle. Now it's coming down like steroids. I must be crazy, really. I've got central heating at home. And I've decided to go out for a walk. So it's got to the stage now where you sort of think, I really ought to go, otherwise I feel that I should have been. So that's not a bad position to be in when, say, you used to be in the couch potato for so many years. Wish I brought my brolly. What should we do? Walk down, swim back? Tell you what, you won't want to swim in there. You won't want to swim in there in the summer. It's got so many undercurrents and that, you're lucky if you'd ever get back up, even if you're a strong swimmer. There was once we had a porpoise came up there, and it ended up just outside Lidl's, and it caused no end of attraction, and people kept coming to view it. But sadly, it couldn't make it back, so it passed. His radar must have been a bit off anyway. There's that track. Might be a good way to go back. I don't think I'm going to be out long today, guys. It's got to be worth a thumbs up. Hopefully the cat's doing its job, but actually the wind's behind me, so it should be alright. Surprises you this sometimes. How it deals with the wind. I've spent a lot of money on a road one, and the wind deflection on that was terrible. Then they upgraded it in the next one. Thing is, these microphones out cheap. That road kit was nearly 200 quid. The good thing with the DJI, this is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and it connects straight up to the camera. No need to plug anything in, just hit it and it goes. No wires, nothing swinging about. Whereas the road stuff, it always had to be connected up. But if you are a content creator, if I can spit it out in this cold weather, these are a good option. Cost you a few quid for a start, but you've only got to buy it once, haven't you? But you will need an extended battery. Creator kit's the best. If you're going to buy it, save up another month and get the Creator kit, because you get the microphone, the extended battery, the bag to keep it all in. It's definitely worth that extra, because if you start adding it all up afterwards, it's a bit of a price. Got to be honest though, I think they're just short of 600 now. When I bought mine it was about 620. But as with all tech, it devalues pretty quick. But if you get a good DSLR camera, you're up to the grand, aren't you, really? And if you're just a content creator, carrying one of those about on a gimbal can't be easy. The good thing is they're really small and nobody notices them. So they stop. I have about three people, I think. One guy in Whitby, oh, you're not filming me. There was somebody when I did the Riverside walk, she covered her face up. Because they don't even notice you've gone past. If you start doing it with a phone, you could easily get it nicked, couldn't you, really? 1,800 quid iPhone stuck on a gimbal. Could soon be in trouble. This comes around really sharp now. Now then, where are we? So that's West Burton Power Station, now defunct. They actually built a gas one at the side of it, and that's where you can see the steam coming from. On the drone videos that I've done, you can see them. And there's Imanum a bit further down, but I'm not sure if that's still still built or not. As you can see, the actual big cooling tower was no longer working. There's the train. Must be Gainsborough, Retford, I presume. That wind's dropped a little bit now, it's not quite so bad. That was pretty fierce on the back of our neck. You know, look at the river. That's a pretty sharp twist, that, isn't it? So again, never walked down here ever in my life. Lived around here since the day I was born. I was 58 years without walking down here. How's that? I was looking at the weather yesterday and I'm thinking, bloody hell, I worked all weekend and I just wanted to go for a walk somewhere nice. And it's going to be shocking tomorrow. It's a good day. That'd be a nice little spot with a drone, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely, that. I found out, I was watching DJE audits. Sometimes when you mention audit, people think, oh no, I don't want to watch that. Have a look at that guy. I think they call him Dan. 150,000 subscribers. One or two of his interactions are probably not up your street. But I tell you what a drone flyer. I watched a couple of his last night when I should have been in bed. And I got watching him, and he's got a, is it a Mavic? He's got £1,000 drone anyway. In my days, can he fly that? He's brilliant. And he's interested, it's quite interesting. I mean, the thing is that auditing, you know, they tend to poke the bear and see if they get a reaction, get some money out of it. But in a lot of cases, when they turn up at these places, you'll get somebody that's on minimum wage informing you that you haven't got permission for this and you could owe money if you take the photograph of the building and all this crap. And the truth is that nobody owns the space above you. And it gets a lot more views than I do as well. 60,000 views on the video. For £4 1,000 plus the AdSense. Get in. The guy's making a living. Don't blame him at all. Who said that poor men had to grind the 9 to 5, eh? I watched him and a security guard at a posh club in London. This bloke was going to sit and arrest him, and at the end he made him a cup of coffee. So nobody died, did they? Hopefully you can still see where I'm going. So the rain's eased off a little bit. I've no idea what this is here. No idea if I can get across. This might be the end of it, to be honest. Unless I just walk off and go down that side. I was hoping we were going to get down there with that railway bridges. Tell you what, on a beautiful day, that would be some sort of... There's a culvert from the river, isn't it? Keep off. I'm not going across there. I managed to be 58. Oh, you can get across there anyway. Looking at that. So look at that. How beautiful is that? Be even more beautiful on a sunny day. Peaceful. Do we need to wipe the camera? No, it seems alright. Oh, we can get across there, look. We're going to have a look round there. It seems to be slightly warmer all of a sudden. No cross. So this is where that path comes down. There's some shoe cleaning to do when I get home. Oh, there's a path there. Oh well, you see what I mean? It's me not looking. On a walk down, it's still genuine. More fun. I bet this is gorgeous. You'll get a nice day. Farmers have to block the fields off to stop people entering them without any reason to. Living on there or something. Or burning cars out. Or... It's the devil's own job, isn't it? Oh, you won't believe how much warmer it is down here. These are like stone tracks with grass growing on them. There's going to be no posh shots today, is there really? We're not going to be able to get any further up than that because it requires crossing a railway line. And I'm not Action Man. I don't trust trains. They make a big noise when you hit the front of them. Wind's go up. Let's just go and have a look down here. Wind's go up and it's raining again. Must grumble. Well, I've never known this place was here. Oh, Gainsborough, alright. This is a bit where it's really messy and your shoe comes off and you end up studying your socks in a sludge puddle. If it's too bad, I'll turn around. I think there's a path up the middle. Look. It's weird how you come round here and I've lost all sorts of geography. You might be able to get out into Carling down here, to be honest. Up to your knees in. Nearly said it. That's true. I'm not really shoed up for this. I've got to be honest. Might be a turn back special, I think. As you can see, it's pretty murky in there. Need a pair of wellies. So we'll just turn around and go back. I think we're coming round to Car Lane, to be honest, which is the other side of their building. Weird, we just dropped down in these banks and it's a lot warm. That was awful up there when it was blowing on the back of my head. It was freezing. Oof. Oof, Steve, oof. I leave little references in the videos to my friends. That wasn't dog doodles, was it? There is quite a lot of it about. That's if it is dogs. Could be deer. Never know what wanders around here, do you? No idea. More sludge. Oh dear. Picked the perfect day to come down here, didn't I? I ain't got them new trainers warning yet, so I tend to come on in the shoes that I not really go out in. Well, yeah, sort of go out in. I never wear trainers. There's no point going there anyway. Let's have a walk down this riverbank. Let's go back the clean way. There's one thing, there's plenty of wet grass to wipe your feet. Can you hear me wheezing? No, that's not the clean way. It's closed off. It's too fat for gate vaulting. Thank you. Look down there. Imagine this on a really bright summer's day or something. Beautiful, isn't it? A lot of midges as though. Like a little pasture. Is that an house through there? Can you see that? Something through there. Now I need to have a look. No, it's not, is it? It's the riverbank. What a difference a week makes. So last week it was 7.5 degrees and we were walking down the beach at Sutton-on-Sea. Oh, there you go. A bit of something to watch. Bit of a gully. Right. So the river's cleared off. So this is just a flood bank. Unless it comes back around further up here. There's a bridge I could see over there. I could see something. It just weren't worth treading through all that wet grass. Must be an amazing technical job diverting water, isn't it? Look at the crops coming up. When I was doing my video the other day, I looked back at it and I was concentrating on flying the drone and I missed a few words out. What I was actually going to say was, what you've got to watch out for down here is these absolutely massive pylons. Obviously coming from the power station. Imagine getting your drone tangled around that. It would disappear, and I would imagine you'd get a big bill for damaging the wire. Not sure the drone insurance would cover that. Got warmed up now. Got going. Takes a while. The muscles get some blood to them, and you get fired up and off you go. Change hands. They say none of this fancy messing about. 24-minute take. Straight in. No cutting. Straight in. 24 minutes off the bat. Never stop talking. I'm going as far down to see what these signs say, and then I'm going to turn around and go back. Then I'm going to split it into two and just give you half an hour time. People are struggling to watch the full hour of me jabbering on. So we'll split it up, do it over two. Tuesday and Friday. This week's is good. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Sutton-on-Sea to Sandilands. And then I'll split that in two, did the one on the way back. The one on the way back ended up being in the dark, so check out night mode. I got up late, I got there late. Trouble is with me when I get near Mablethorpe, everybody's real friendly and I end up sat talking to them for 20 minutes. Bit of jibber jabber. Some really interesting people there. They've lived there all their lives and they're sort of retired, so they've not got a lot on, so they've got plenty of time to speak to you. And speak to you, they will. Shout out to Stephen, Country Van Life TV. He's had an heart attack and he's in, as we speak, he's in Glasgow Hospital. They've airlifted him from the Isle of Mull over to Glasgow. And he's had a couple of operations, so if you ever watch this, Stephen, my thoughts are with you, buddy. Hope you make a cracking recovery and get back to your dreams. Sometimes life's very, very hard. That's nice, that's the railway line, isn't it? You don't need all that gimbling. You just whip it round like that, and it follows you round. When you've got gloves on, it's a lot easier way of doing it. I've got a right warm on now. I might take up jogging. I could have got away with the drone, I think. It's not that windy now. I don't know what we would have seen down here though, really, because we've just got a bit of farmland and a bit of river. What's this, a water treatment plant? We'll see what it says. Trouble is, I get up to somewhere and think, I'll just see what's the other side of it. And just see what's the other side of it. Next thing, you're 2 hours away from home. I did Mablethorpe Sutton-on-Sea a few weeks ago. That one it was up on Friday, I think. Was it Friday? No, Tuesday. And I got there and I'm like, wow. And I looked at the time and my daughter was coming. Every time I got back, I had to jump in the car and fly home. She was coming. There's a train, if you can see it. Zooming in and out is a bit of a pain on this, to be honest. Again, gloves on. No, we're not allowed in that bit. Not allowed, as Charlie Beach would say. Not allowed. Danger! Confined space. Danger, confined space. See if I can get it to go down there. Beckingham main drain. Let's have a look at some signs. No swimming. No swimming now. Alright, no one. No thank you very much at all. Amazing these roads look. Hard stone. Been here for years, I bet. I've got the urge. Go down to that bend. You can actually go across the railway line here. Let's have a look at this. They call it a drain. Apparently it's tidal. It's got fishing spots. Ah, I've got to get the train. It's a good train, this one, obviously. Coming past slow. Should get a good view of him as he comes across that bridge. Never thought of trains, did you? Thought we were just going for a walk. Look at the size of it. I've got to zoom in for this. How cool is that? About 75 miles long. Some serious engines in them, and you can hear it. Have a look at him. He's firing her up. Imagine having all that power under your thumb. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know where the end of it is. Maersk, Seco, Triton, Hamburg Sud, a little Maersk, and some people didn't want you to know what they're called. That's cool. That's the end of it. It's coming up. See if I can get rid of the zoom now. It's not very easy with these gloves on, I'll be honest. There we go. I don't know if I've done something else. I ain't got my glasses on either. Oh no, it's the battery. Oh, it's cool. It's a bit of an extra for you. Bring it round here now. Look at this water. It's got fishing stands. Anyway, I was telling you about DJE audit. So when I went flying my drone the other week, went under a bridge. I think I know what I did. So when you get under a bridge or under an archway, so you're going to lose your satellites. So he says, make sure you've got full satellite before you go under and get under it quick. I was dawdling about thinking I was going to hit the bridge. So basically what happened was I lost all my satellites and it dumped itself. So that's what I'm guessing. So now you know. And probably now I know. Which was interesting of him, to be honest, to share that information. So presumably this is a railway crossing that you have to man yourself. No thanks, we're not going any further than this. We'll probably come back and do that another day. Or even do it from the other way, if I can find out where the other way is. Stop, look, listen. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm just going to be quiet. You can hear those electric wires crackling. Bole Fields. I'm down near Bole Fields. I wonder if I well, it must be across the other side of the river. Because it went off that way, didn't it? Oh, we are the other side of the river because that's where I walked from. So you can see the power station over there. So that's on the right hand side, that's the old West Burton, and then you come round where the steam is over there. And that's where the gas powered one is. So I think for one of the videos, tell me what, I even fancy myself in this house. I think that'll do for this one. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, I don't want to go on about it, like and subscribe and all that. But if you've watched it and you've enjoyed it, if you could just give me a thumbs up, it really will help out the channel in the future. Because apparently YouTube responds to the fact that you've reacted to it. If you haven't enjoyed it, you can always put a thumbs down if you want. The main thing is I've enjoyed it. I'll leave you with these beautiful ducks. If I can get a zoom in. Something peaceful about ducks, isn't there? Just floating away on a pond. And cut.